Very original video today. Bonjour fragrance lovers, this is Clemence, I talk about fragrance and welcome back. Sexiest women's fragrance, niche designer, whatever. I've asked you on Instagram to give me the best one for you in terms of sexiness. By the way, this week's coming are gonna be much more focused on the community, so I'm gonna probably ask you other questions. So again, if you wanna be part of this, Instagram. Also, video that you guys liked back in the day where I was checking my subscribers' fragrance collection. This video is gonna happen again. If you want to send your collection video, please send it at myfragrancecollection@gmail.com. Is it this? Don't send me retransfer because they expire, and please don't get upset if I don't review your fragrance collection. I cannot review everyone. Voilà. Okay, so number 10 and number 9, I reserved it for my personal favorite on sexy fragrance, just because I wanted to include my little touch as well, and the rest will be just the choice of the community. Number 10 is Kayali Vanilla Royale. Oh yeah, I've got a little issue here, don't mind me. I cut my finger when I was doing courgette spaghetti. Literally one part of my finger went out. It's very painful. I love this fragrance. Do you know, at the beginning I was very scared. I was like, I cannot wear it. It's very much too heady. The patchouli is too intense. It's extremely creamy. That rum, creme brulee, boozy, vanilla vibe. It's super intense. But with the time, it gets a little bit more velvety with, I'd say, like a medium sillage. And I absolutely love it. I use it a lot for layering as well, or just by itself. I'm wearing it a lot at the moment. I find it very sexy when I want to give like a little impression to my boyfriend. This is what I use. The fragrance I wore a lot last year, and it's Jeroboam Ambra, the queen of the amber fragrance to me at the moment. Proper ambery fragrance, exactly what you want to smell when you want to smell a pure amber note. Of course, it's a little bit vanilla-like, but you have more that resinous vibe in this scent. Very luxurious, a lot of depth in the ingredient, cocooning, cozy atmosphere, but extremely bewitching. It's queen of my amber at the moment. Number 8 is a Psychedelic Love by Initio, a fragrance that I like. It wasn't one of my favorite, I'd say, of the range. And as usual with Initio, we get something extremely powdery. Like when you do extremely powdery fragrance, you remove a bit the contrast of the fragrance, so the depth. But everyone follows you. Like you have a lot of beautiful florals, like ylang-ylang, so it's really nice, very powdery and very intense. And I love the fact that they added some myrrh, it darkened the fragrance. Elegant vamp, I would say, style. So yeah, really nice. Number 7 is Jasmin Rouge by Tom Ford. How happy I am to see that. For me, Jasmin is one of the sexiest flower. Always have a little bit I don't know, a bit of a dirty side, no? It's a very delicate flower, but with a lot of depth and a lot of contrast. And Jasmin Rouge is just like super intense, super creamy. It's one of the fragrances I preferred when I tried Tom Ford back in the day. It's one of the best Jasmin. Highly recommend you. And I feel for me, it makes the sexy fragrance a little bit more sophisticated because you don't get into the heavy vanilla. So it's a nice way to be sexy, but with a nice flow. Next one is L'Interdit Rouge. One of my greatest revelations of last year, I have to say. Me that was not too keen on Givenchy fragrance at the moment, L'Interdit Rouge changed it for me. I'm not a big fan of L'Interdit, but the Rouge one is really a great addition. We have one of the most opulent flower with tuberose, extremely creamy floral as well. We get a lot of ginger, so it's very aphrodisiac vibe. You know how ginger is like a little bit, you know, it gives something a little bit warmer and spicier to the fragrance, and I absolutely love that. Easy to wear than the rest, so you can definitely wear that daytime and feel glamorous. Candle de Parfum. Again, a red bottle. I'd say, well, yes, the red brings us that sexy aspect. I mean, I prefer the Parfum compared to the rest of the collection. I'm really not a big fan of Scandal, so this is where your opinion is going to differ from mine. It's a vanilla caramel fragrance. It's got like something that I've seen before, but I do enjoy the caramel scent. It's very simple composition. You have a bit of sea salt, so it's really like that salted caramel. So it's nice. No, I'm not gonna. Voilà, it's very nice. It's very nice. You can definitely go a little bit more original, but it's okay. Number 4, Atomic Rose by Initio. You know what? I'm starting to regret to have gifted that to my best friend. I really like it now, I really want it. This is a proof that why Initio are always on the sexiest list, because the powdery, intense DNA sillage that they have in the brand that is diffusing, propulsing everywhere. Because this is something like you spray once or twice, you have it for the day, longevity is incredible, and people follow you. You enter the room, if you spray more than twice, like literally everyone is watching you. Very surprised because usually I don't really like rose focused fragrance, but this one is made to perfection. It's a very fizzy rose as well, and I do appreciate that a lot of people enjoy it because they don't need super modern. It's the pink pepper. Pink pepper really brings up the fragrance, uplift it, make it like more, I'd say, happy mood. A lady that is a bit bubbly as well, which I enjoy. Bubbly but want to feel sexy. I love the fact that the rose is super intense. You have two different types of rose, so a sweet rose and a more lemony, fizzy rose. It does have a fresh aspect. If you don't like intoxicating, heady vanilla, that might be a good option for you. Number 3 is Delina Exclusif. Again, I have to differ from you. I'm not a big fan of the Delina range, but I appreciate the beauty of it and how popular it is. I love the bottle. I'm gonna say yes, I love the bottle, but the fragrance itself, I'm not too keen. A lychee note with rose. Do you know what? It's the composition that it makes me think of Coco Mademoiselle Eau de Toilette. It was lychee, rose, things like that. So this one is a little bit more opulent, of course. It's beautiful. Can you see that in the top, like the sexiest women's fragrance of with rose? Beautiful ingredient on women for sure. Sexiest. I can see some other things sexy, but a nice, I would say, fruity floral to me. Next one is Angel Share. I'm so glad to see Angel Share here. It's also like a very unisex fragrance, so it's nice to see it here. Well, it's always here, like I did this video last year and it's always here anyway. I think it was there, yeah. Who doesn't like this cognac accord? I think for me, something that is very boozy is extremely sexy. It makes you want to go to a cocktail bar with your best outfit and look stunning. With this kind of fragrance, I want to wear like a black suit and with high heels. That's the kind of outfit I would like to wear with Angel Share. Go with my little vodka on the rock, you know. Well, cognac on the rock. I don't know if you can say cognac on the rock. It's very warm, very cozy. It lasts forever. It's beautifully done. The bottle is heaven. Number 1, the top one of this video is Rolling in Love by Kilian. Really glad. I think was it last year top 1 as well? I think this one, like, it's just like men's love it. Happy to see this because, oh my god, with my fucking thing, I need to change the plaster. The middle of my bottle, don't mind my bottle that is a bit old because I've put it in the sea. Literally, I've put it in the sea. I love this tuberose, very creamy. It feels a bit cashmere as well, like you're putting on a velvet little dress. And I love the fact that it's very almondish. Again, almondish for me, notes are it's almond milk, really. So milky almond for me rhymes about something extremely attractive. You want to re-smell and re-smell. When you spray it, yes, everyone smells you, definitely, like it's got a nice longevity and nice sillage. But more than that is that it's a fragrance that really invites you to go close to the skin and to really smell a bit that almondish, nutty smell on the skin. It's very gourmand. Like when you're smelling close to the skin, it's delicious. You want to eat the person, literally. I had the most effect, for example, on men when I was dating. Voilà. Yes, it's expensive, but I never regretted my purchase. For me, it's something that is essential to my collection. Love it. Every time I'm traveling, I want to have it in my bag. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know in the comments which are your sexiest fragrance for you, and if you agree with the choice of the public or my choices, whatever. It's always nice to see more option of fragrance in the comments as well. Let's make it like a little library for sexy fragrance today. I see you tomorrow with the same theme but for men. Subscribe to my channel if you're new here, that's very important. It's pushing me to do more videos. The more you subscribe, the more I do videos, so please do it. please like everyone that is watching, like this video, please, please, please. Have a lovely day. See you soon.
Let's clock out, you and me. Wander around West County. Take my hand, shop and see. Only get paid.
Je t'emmène dans mon paradis bleu.